Hello and welcome to Chair Yoga Plus. Today we're going to strengthen our backs for better posture. Please join me. I'm going to sit sideways so you can see my back throughout class today. And we're going to sit tall to begin our class. Roll the shoulders down, draw the belly in for support in the lower back. And then just glance down or close your eyes and breathe. In and out. And think about that breath, that energy that rides on the breath, that prana. Think about it going all the way down to your tailbone, nurturing the whole backside of your body. Couple more breaths right here. Settle in. Be very present for this class today. And if you've ever had any issues with your back or spine, please check with your doctor about the movements of the spine. And if you're in physical therapy, good, stay, do your physical therapy, and come back to this video on another day. And then gently open your eyes, lift your arms up. Let's lengthen the spine, draw the belly in, keep your hips heavy in the chair, and then just breathe up that back side of your body here. Nice and tall. And then exhale and release it. And notice that expansion and release. Let's do it one more time with awareness. Here we go. Arms come up. And then we tuck the chin back a little bit and breathe from the tailbone all the way to the crown of the head. Keeping the ears over the shoulders. On your exhale, let's just release it down. Let's tilt the head to one shoulder. Bring it back to center and tilt it in the other direction. And then bring it back to center. Turn towards one shoulder, getting a little twist in the neck part of your spine, and then come back to center and turn in the other direction. And we'll do that again with the breath. So inhale, sit tall. Exhale, tilt your ear towards your shoulder, drawing the shoulder down. Take 2 breaths here. On your next exhale, release. Let's do it on the other side. So we take a nice deep breath, sit tall, ears over shoulders, and we tilt our ear towards the other shoulder now. And take 2 breaths here. And then inhale up to center. And now turn your head in one direction. Exhale. Take 2 breaths deep into the diaphragm. On an exhale, come back to center. Sitting tall again, take a nice deep breath and turn your head on the exhale over the other shoulder. Pause for a couple breaths. On an exhale, release back to center. Once again, hands are at your side. We'll lift them. And this time, let's reach out of one side by reaching a little higher, and then reach out of the other side, opening up the ribs on the side of the body here. Inhale as you stretch. Exhale as you release. One more. And then we'll release the arms down. Let's roll the shoulders and start to feel the back, the upper back. And then roll them back and down. And then just check in and make sure that your shoulders are right over your hips. And then we'll bring the arms up into goalpost. So you can see I've bent at the elbow and I'm trying to keep the elbow even with the shoulders. And right away I feel a little squeeze in the back. Hold that squeeze, breathe into it. And now we'll do a little movement here with the arms. So we'll bring the elbows forward, keeping them bent, maybe palm to palm in front of your forehead. And then we open And give it that little squeeze. Draw the elbows back. Feel the squeeze between your shoulder blades. Let's do it a few more times. Squeezing forward. And then releasing. And then squeezing back. And releasing. Taking that little pause out to the side so that you can really pay attention to the squeeze. And then release the arms down and just roll the shoulders and roll them in the opposite direction, just releasing that. And now we're going to do a forward fold here. So I'm going to put my feet out just a little bit, sit back a little bit more. And I'm going to keep the spine neutral as I just lean out over my upper legs. Keeping the back neutral, shoulders back, support on your thighs. And then as you inhale, you just come back up again. You're going to feel this perhaps in your lower spine here. This is our forward fold in the chair. Exhale as you come forward. Compress the belly against the thighs. And then inhale, filling the body with energy as you come up. Let's do a few more. Keeping the head look straight ahead. Lower, just to where you start to feel something, and come back up. Inhaling tall, and then fold again. And then we could bring the feet back in and take a few cat-cows here. So starting, we tuck the chin. That gives us a little stretch at the top of the spine here. Round the shoulders forward, belly comes in a little bit, and we round down. So now my chest is curving forward and opening up through the back. And then as we inhale, we push through the arms, come all the way up, stack the shoulders over your hips, ears over your shoulders. So we'll do 4 more cat-cows. Taking your time. Exhaling as you round. Inhaling as you come up. And all the while paying attention to how your back feels. Next time you come up, hold, pause, come to mountain in the chair. Take a nice breath here. Now we're going to take one foot out to the side of the chair, the other foot in front here. So we're facing the front leg. We get a little twist. So you're turning your shoulders towards that front knee. It's just a gentle twist here in the lumbar area. And then we come back. Now we're going to turn towards the other knee. And come on back. Now extend that side leg out and tilt the body towards that side leg. So I'll back up a little bit here so front leg stays front, and we just tilt our body towards this side leg and we come back up. So now we can take a pose here in yoga. We can come into our side angle. And to strengthen those muscles that are holding you here, draw the belly in for support. Reach out the bottom hand as if you're holding that globe of energy. Lift it and bring it into the core of the body. Let's do it again. That felt so good. So we lean into it. So the spine just leans sideways. Top arm can come up. Maybe you stay here. Take a breath or two, see how it feels. And then draw the belly in for strength. Lift out the other arm. Take a breath, and as you exhale, bring it up. And then inhale the energy into the core of the body. So we'll do that on the other side. So we step out. We're going to do that little twist first. So first we turn towards the front leg, keeping the chin parallel to the floor. Just an easy little twist here. And then we'll turn towards the side leg. So we're turning the whole upper body. And come back to center. And now we're going to tilt the body towards that side leg. Support yourself at first. Just see how that lean into the leg feels. And then come on up. Maybe we take side angle here. We bring the other arm up over our ear. Pause here for a moment. See how it feels. Draw the belly in for support. And then lift that other arm out. And inhale up, exhale, and then inhale the ball of energy to the core of the body. Let's do it again. Side angle, supported, extended, and then pull the belly in for strength and reach out the other arm, grab that ball of energy. Exhale and inhale that energy right into your core. And then step that foot back and in. Come to your mountain and pause. So we're going to cross one foot in front of the other, and whatever foot's in front, we're going to take the hands to the outside of that leg. And one hand can be on the chair for support, and then we sit tall. Tucking the chin. Now look over that shoulder. Feel the twist all the way from the neck, mid-back, lower back. And then exhale and release that. Cross the feet in the opposite direction. Sit tall and turn to the side. Just turn enough that you start to feel it in your back. And then stay and take a few breaths. Nurturing your spine and strengthening the muscles. And then release it. And that will give us good posture. So now I'm going to stand and do a few standing poses. You can rewind this video and you can do these same exercises again, or you can join me in the second part of this where I'll be standing. So today, standing, I'm going to have my chair, I'm going to be on the side of the chair so that I can reach the seat of the chair. We'll take a few cat-cows here so you can hold on to the chair or press your hands into your thighs. Just drop your shoulders forward, belly in, and then stand tall. Let's do it again. And now we're going to bring the feet right underneath the hips. Take our hands to our lower back. Draw the elbows back. Feel that squeeze in the upper shoulders. And we might want to take a little back bend here. So we'll just feel a little pressure in our hands as we push the hands into the hips for support and lift our gaze up. Maybe look to where the ceiling meets the wall. Take a few breaths in this very gentle back bend. And then exhale and release it again. Take a nice breath, sigh it out. Now we're going to come into a deeper down dog today. So we're going to place our hands in the chair. Now if you want to do your traditional chair down dog with your hands on the top of the chair, of course you can do that. I'm going to walk my hips back and bring my body into a V shape. So I'm going to release my head right by my elbows. You can bend the knees, you can lift the heels and walk your dog here. But we want to feel today that lengthening from the tailbone to the crown of the head. So see if you can find that sensation. Hips up, head is down. Now if you get dizzy here, come up. Maybe use the back of the chair. And then from here, I'm going to come into what's called puppy dog. So walk your feet in just a little bit, bend your knees, tailbone down, and then we press into the chair and lift the heart forward. So this is like a cat-cow, only from down dog to puppy dog. So we neutral back here, press it between your elbows, and then bend your knees, belly in for support, and we lift the heart forward. One more just like that. Down dog, puppy dog. Exhale and release. Walk the feet in, round up into mountain pose. Let's take a crescent stretch here. So we bring the arms up, palms together, and we'll take a lean in one direction. Feet anchor into the earth here. Take a few breaths, reaching the hands out, lengthening, maybe dipping a little deeper after a few breaths. And then we'll come up through center and we'll go over to the other side. And then up through center and releasing it down. Now we're going to use the core spine here for a tree pose. So we turn one foot out. Notice my hand starts out on the back of the chair. You can lift it onto your shin, or if you have the flexibility, you can bring it up into your inner thigh. Once you're here and the knee turns out a little bit, we start to lift through that spine. One arm. Find something to stare at that's not moving. Maybe you lift the other arm. Exhale and release, coming to mountain. So I'm going to flip around so you can see how that looks from the back side. Other leg now. Toe comes up or heel off the floor or up into your thigh. And then we lengthen through the spine by drawing the belly in, drawing the shoulders down. Find something to stare at. Find your focus, and then find your balance. So maybe you keep your hand on your chair, maybe you hover it, looking straight ahead. And then exhale and release it, coming to mountain. And just bounce around a little bit, release any tension, and we'll come back into the chair. So we want the knees out to the edge of the chair, and we bring the feet together, and we squeeze the inner thighs and open. Two more. And then place the feet flat on the floor. I'm going to cross one leg over the other. You can cross at the ankle, sit tall, or you can cross at the knee. And again, we're going to place the hands on the outside of the top knee and turn in that direction. I'm going to add on to this twist now. So you could stay here, or you could open up that back arm and look back over your shoulder. Holding here. This other arm can come palm forward, pressing into the leg, deepening your twist. Now, if you have difficulty breathing here, just release it a little bit or come back to that easy side twist. Adjust as you need to. One more breath. On an exhale, we start with the head releasing and the arm and the shoulder and uncross the legs. Let's do it on the other side. So we have one leg crossed in front of the ankle or right here on top of the other thigh. And we start to turn that easy twist. Stay here for a moment. Let the body adjust to the twist. And then we take that back arm back, And the other arm can press into the thigh. And if you're here, turn your head and look at your thumb. Stay for a few breaths. On an exhale, release the head first and then the arms, and release the leg. Lift and lower the heels here, just a little release, let the body balance out. And we'll end with a few cat-cows here. So just round it forward and then lift it. And maybe here, take that little back bend, look up where the ceiling meets the wall. Really feel the lift right here in the front of the chest. Feel the squeeze of the shoulders down and back. Last one right here. And we come back to neutral, come back to mountain. Breathe, breathe from the tailbone to the crown of the head, expanding the body upward, shoulders over hips, ears over shoulders. And then bring the hands in front of the heart, close your eyes for a moment, and notice any sensations you feel in your body from your practice today. And then rub the palms, hover them over your eyes. Open your eyes into that warmth and energy and bring the hands back down, bow to your body for its fabulous work today. Thank you so much for joining me for building a stronger back for better posture.